and welcome to Melodies of Life. I'm your host, Anna Enkia. Today's episode is about holiday depression. The holidays can be a stressful season for your wallet, relationship, health, and energy level. This year, you have a choice. It starts with you. You are responsible for the quality of your life. The energy you send out, your thoughts, words, and feelings create your experience. This is a natural universal process called law of attraction. What you send out, you will get back. The holidays are supposed to be a time full of joy, good cheers, and optimistic hopes for a new year. Many people struggle during the holiday season when expectations are high and disrupted routines can feel very overwhelming. However, some mental preparation and planning can help everyone cope with the season and even enjoy it. And holiday depression can happen to anybody at any age, gender, or race. And someone might experience it because they're a student who is away on an internship and they can't afford to go home for Christmas. And someone else might experience it because they lost a loved one and they feel incredibly lonely. With holiday depression, there's a sense of being on the outside looking in, and that idea that everybody else is having a great time when you are not, don't feel like you can. You might be asking yourself, why do I feel so bad during the holidays? As daunting as this may feel, you are not alone in those feelings. Remembering a loved one, you need to find a way to acknowledge a lost loved one at your holidays get together and let it be a positive experience, even though it's very difficult, and I understand that. Otherwise, it can be more challenging when a loss is not talked about because it can make the absence seem even stronger. So that's why I recommend it. By sharing memories or a toast to the departed might be a bittersweet moment, but the one that can ultimately help make your holiday a richer experience, because that's what we really want, right? And difficult relationships are always tested during the holidays. Would you agree? Especially when it comes to families. We have all been there. But there are ways you can prepare. And one that I really, really like is that it is okay to decline an invitation or to leave the party early. I have done it so many times. And setting these boundaries are very important. You can't make everyone happy, so just do the best you can. And if you feel anxious about large gatherings, spend time with those you have a good relationship with and focus more on the intimate connections. And maybe find like an ally with whom you can share your feelings with. They can give you reassurance and help steer around those difficult topics of conversations or awkward interactions that we all faced one time or another. And if you are estranged from your family and you must spend it apart from them, or some people, they don't have a family and you still don't need to be alone during the holidays. So don't have that as an excuse, because I always say family is not just about the one you're born into. It is also about the people you connect with. There's so many ways we can stay connected today, and I can't even tell you all about them, but the regular phone calls or FaceTime and God knows what people are using today, but there's so many to pick between. And the important thing to remember is that you're not obligated to have a perfect holiday, and that does not make you any less of a person or any less valuable to the people in your life. And if you still feel like you don't have anyone to turn to, perhaps you can seek out new relationships or volunteer your time with people who need it the most by doing some type of charity work or helping in a way that really help others to ease your loneliness. And my biggest giveaway here is limit your social media use, because it gives you such a skewed perspective of the lives of others. And remember, what you're seeing on the social media is just a highlight reel of someone's holiday. It doesn't have to be real. It can be so fake because people do fake things all day long. And we don't see the stress or the frustration that went into making it. And you can't make assumption about the level of happiness based on a picture that has filter or a video that has filter, and anyone can be fake and put on a show by pretending being happy. Don't fall for it. And unfortunately, there's too many of those out there already. So cut down on social media. It will help you cut down on your own stress. It will relieve you of feeling like you have to live up to a fake image, and you can't because it's not real. And remind yourself that the holidays are about connecting with people that bring value into your life, real people that you can have some quality time with and be sharing joy with one another, and not just one perfect photo so everyone can give you 1,000 thumbs up and, oh, you're amazing and blah, 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 all the gossip and shit that they throw in people's faces. And don't be addicted to the likes and dislikes because it's irrelevant. It's some stupid person behind a computer who doesn't know you or is going to comment on a picture or what you are doing and what you're not doing. It's just like waste of time. And if you're still struggling, it can be I can help to approach the sadness from different place. Like you can think of is that a curiosity and not a judgment. Do you know the difference between that? And asking yourself the following question, and it really helps if you write them down and think about it. And you can ask yourself, how long have I been sad? And really think about it. What are my feelings trying to tell me? Write them down and think about it. Don't just scribble something down. Now really think about it. And when do they show up? Really think about that and pay attention to it. Are there other feelings like disappointment, rejection, feeling left out or abandoned? Be honest with yourself here. And the most important one is to ask yourself, what do I need the most at this moment that you're feeling you don't have? So do some homework here and really get into the questions here and really work on yourself. Sometimes we don't have to understand our sadness. We can just know it's there and let it exist. Remember that your emotions are temporary, and the intensity of the emotions like sadness will likely decrease the more you pay attention to them. And I think it's on an average, it takes like 90 seconds to notice the emotional shifting. So when you are in the depths of the sadness, remind yourself that the intensity will break and you will start to feel better. I want you to take charge and empower yourself in how you deal with various stressors in your life by being calm, conscious, present, and aware. That's the most important one. Don't take anything personally because everyone reacts from their own perspective, including you. Allow people to stay in their feelings while you take responsibility for yours. It takes practice, but you can do it. I know it. And turn down the volume of your thoughts. That is your biggest blocks, and they are the only things standing in your way. Take a good look at them and grab a pen and paper and write down your thoughts. Ask yourself, are they true? Or do I have false thoughts on repeat? Because most of us do. And if you really write them down and really think about them, they are thoughts on repeat. And if they are false, there's no need to take action. You can allow them to just pass by. And the important thing is to become conscious of the thoughts that impact your life to focus. So stop the blame game. It's not the cashier's fault that the bag you wanted for your sister is sold out. It is not your mother's fault that she puts pressure on you to cook the perfect turkey for Christmas. Take a step back and stop blaming everyone around you. Ask yourself, how can I take responsibility to find a happy and peaceful outcome in different situations you find yourself in? That's very important. In the worst case scenario, do some meditation and become the observer. You can follow these easy steps to connect with yourself and the harmony that is always accessible within. Become the observer and don't react. Find a comfortable and quiet spot and close your eyes. Inhale through your nose. and hold your breath for a few seconds to get the mind's attention. Release the breath through your mouth. Repeat it 3 times. Observe your natural breath flow in and out for 2 minutes. Do your best not to judge it and to simply remain the observer. If any thoughts pop up in your mind, observe the thoughts for a second, then return your awareness to the breath. This will always train your mind to focus. Even if you take some or all these steps above, and you may still experience stress, depression, and anxiety, a great way to alleviate those feelings is by seeking support. And I would be more than happy to walk you through your journey toward mental wellness, because you deserve feeling amazing instead of being drained and sad and unhappy. You deserve to do less with more focus. You deserve to feel appreciated instead of overworked and overlooked. You deserve to feel rested and inspired. Working with me can save you time, money, energy, and endless frustration trying to do it all on your own. Please visit my website, Anna Anka Wellness. Use my code PODCASTAA and you will get your first session for $100. Schedule a breakthrough consultation with me. You will be happy you did. If you have any questions while listening, please subscribe and leave your comments, and you will receive answers to your specific questions. Please hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you love it, please give me a review and share it. That will allow me to impact people worldwide. Thank you for listening. Love always, Anna.